What's going on, guys? I'm Straxus Prime and welcome to this ultimate information guide for Transformers Rise of the Darkspark. So I'm going to be going over all the information that we've got and dissecting it, giving you the facts and some of my theories into what kind of game we are going to be getting. So the links in the trailers are going to be in the description, so you can go find out this information for yourself if you want to. And then before this FOC gameplay and me talking, I had a couple of pictures, and that's kind of the general order I'm going to be going about it. So I'm going to be talking about the slap bang game in total, like what we've got so far, and then I'm going to be hinting on the 3 character trailers that got announced and how that links into the game, and then the pre-order bonus at the last, and when the release date is. So let's get straight into this. So Rise of the Darkspark is going to be developed by 2 companies. One will be focusing on the console version, and then one will be focusing on the handheld version. So Edge of Reality is going to be focusing on the console version, so that's going to include the PC, the PlayStation 3 and 4, the Xbox One and 360 and the Wii U. And then the developer Way Forward is going to be handling the 3DS version of the game. So basically the console version and the 3DS version are going to be totally different. So if you buy the 3DS version, you're not going to be getting the same kind of game as the console players will be. So just bear that in mind when you're pre-ordering or just buying the game in general. So what are the different games about, and what's the difference? So I'm going to be going over the console version first. So basically the console and PC version of Rise of the Darkspark is basically it links the 2 worlds, so the Movieverse and the Cyberverse, and they're connected by an ancient relic known as the Darkspark. This relic acts as a portal between the 2 universes and is capable of bending the fabric of the universe to the world's will. So basically it's like those typical fighting games where Marvel vs Capcom. It's basically taking 2 universes, putting a portal in the middle, shoving them together, and we've got a totally original story that we can get our teeth onto. So that's basically what the console version is about. So you're probably thinking, well, what's the time scaling of both universes, so that we can understand the games in general and start making connections between different games, films, whatever you like making links to, really. So basically the Cyberverse version is going to be taking place before the launch of the R on for the Cybertron. So that makes me think that at the start before the Cybertron campaign, after you play through Bumblebee's training kind of mission, after that you get it goes 6 days before the launch of the arc. So I think that from between War for Cybertron and the 6-day warning for the arc launches, that's where Rise of the Darkspark is going to take place. So it really does fill in the link between what happened in between that time period. So I think that's kind of clever, and we'll be able to find more about the Cyberverse kind of story. And then for the Age of Extinction part, you're really going to be reliant on the film. So if you want to understand this side more, it's best to go watch the film. But basically the Age of Extinction side is going to be based during the actual film time, and then after Age of Extinction is actually finished for the film. So if you want to go figure out how Age of Extinction started, best go watch the film. I know I'm going to be going and watching it, but that's going to fill in that kind of side. It's going to be during and then after. So that's where the different universes are going to be time based. So basically the gameplay is going to be very similar to For the Cybertron, but this is what I've heard from this website here. Now people can edit this and put their comment in wherever they want, so this might not be right, but I apparently it's going to be a slightly sped up version of For the Cybertron, so it's going to be a little bit like fast paced For the Cybertron. So I know the problem that War for Cybertron players had when For the Cybertron got released is that War for Cybertron is a very fast-paced game. You needed to be constantly on your toes because you never knew when you were going to be shot in the back or shot in the head. And like compare that to For the Cybertron, that was a very slow-paced game, so it took you absolutely ages to get over the other side of the map. I know if I was on War for Cybertron, it would probably take me 5 seconds to get over to the other side. It was really that quick. So that's basically like the sped up, like how the change came about. So apparently this one is going to be a slightly sped up version of FOC, so that kind of like, I would say that would be absolutely